Lower Merion Aces, the 1 and 2 seeds, Del Val versus Central League. Good evening, my name is Steve Scalish. At my side, the man we call the coach, Mr. James Howard. And coach, you can sense the excitement in this place.
Oh yeah, it's number 1 versus number 2, Del Val versus the Central League. And it plans to be an exciting game here tonight.
Now, Chester came into this game and had just a fantastic run to the District 1 playoffs. Last game, they beat Cheltenham in the Palestra 71-49. Oddly enough, game that a lot of people felt may not have been Chester's best effort, as Cheltenham got out to an early run and got to an early lead, had the lead for most of the first half, but eventually Chester came on. Especially, I thought a big key was Stephen Cruz coming off the bench and providing some inside help.
Well, Stephen Cruz has been injured the last couple of games with a sprained ankle. He came against a much needed inside power game that they've been lacking the last couple of games. So with his inside game and the Chester perimeter game, Chester should be running full cylinders.
Now Lower Merion coming into this game, they beat Coatesville 72-65 on that same day in the Palestra. Of course, Lower Merion, the talk of this team is Kobe Bryant, the 6'6". He can play swingman, he can play forward center, he can play all 5 positions. There was an article featured on him in the latest issue of the Welcome Mat talking about his whole year and the fact that his father, Joe Bryant, who was in the building, formerly of the 76ers fame, and this guy, Kobe Bryant, we got to see him play at the Palestra. He actually lights up the building whenever he touches the ball. However, in that last game at the Palestra, he actually fouled out with 5 minutes to go, and Lower Merion down 1 to Coatesville. However, Lower Merion coach still managed to pull out that game.
Well, the key to that game was Coatesville star Richard Hamilton also fouled out, and their offense left didn't have much sync. The Aces proved they're not Team Kobe, and they came through. But an interesting thing tonight, one of their key starters, Jermaine Griffin, will not play tonight as he injured his ankle in the third quarter of that game against Coatesville. So it'll be a key to see who Coach Greg Dowden starts in his place.
Now, one thing we were talking about before this game is in that Lower Merion Coatesville game, one of the reasons that Lower Merion was able to win that game is because they really didn't face any kind of defensive pressure. Now you're talking about coming up against a team such as the Chester Clippers, where their whole idea is to pressure you from minute 1.
Well, I was very surprised that Coatesville did not pressure point guard Evan Mansky. He had playing with a broken wrist and a cast. As you know, Chester plans, well, as soon as they go off the bus, we're going to press Lower Merion, as they really have.
Well, it should be exciting. We'll have to wait and see what Chester is able to come up with. Of course, I would say one of the biggest matchups, you're talking about 2 of the top teams in this area, if not in the country right now, Kobe Bryant and Raymond Carroll of Chester. I'm very interested to see that matchup, Coach.
Why I'm so that these 2 young men were both featured on the Inquirer Sports Show on Channel 17. Both of them are the leaders of the team. Kobe, as everyone knows, is the son of former 76er Joe Bryant. He can play the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. Matter of fact, they created a new position for him, the 15. So, and Raymond Carroll, the 3-year starter, he's played these big games before. So, but people have to remember, it's Lower Merion versus Chester and not Raymond Carroll versus Kobe Bryant.
Well, no matter how you look at it, it's pure excitement. As we said, this place, there is not an empty seat in the DuPont Pavillion right now. It is standing room only, and they're getting set to watch this matchup between number 1 and number 2 here in District 1, Chester versus Lower Merion. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and game action right after this. You're listening to District 1 Championship action on Unforgettable 1590.
Looking for a high-quality, low-cost way to take charge of your future? Then few things can compete with the opportunities offered by your local community college. At Delaware County Community College, nearly 60 associate degree and certificate programs are designed to help you make your mark on the future. Whether your goal is transfer to a 4-year university or preparation for a career, there's a program for you. From liberal arts, graphic design, and business to paralegal studies, the sciences, and technologies. And Delaware County Community College has 8 convenient locations so you can get started at a center close to home, like the Chester Center on 8th Street in the city of Chester. But no matter where you attend class, you'll find the community college trademarks, friendly personal atmosphere, and and award-winning faculty who puts your success first, and tuition that's the best value in the Delaware Valley. The schedule of classes for summer and fall is now available. Call 359-5050 to discover how Delaware County Community College can be a partner in creating a dynamic future for you. That's Delaware County Community College. Call 359-5050.
We are back at the DuPont Pavillion in Villanova University. It is the PIAA Quad A District One championship game between the Chester Clippers and the Lower Merion Aces. The starting lineups, first of all, for the visiting Lower Merion Aces, at the point guard is Evan Monsky, Tariq Wilson in there along with Dan Pengrazio, Guy Stewart, and the man to watch, Kobe Bryant. For Chester, Eric Evans, Randy Maltsby, Greg Holman, the guard, swingman Ray Carroll, and the man in the middle, Tyron Watkins. Lower Merion coached by Mr. Greg Downer, his assistant Chris Rumsey, coming in here with a record of 25-3, tops in the Central League. For Chester, the head coach, Alonzo Lewis, the man himself, assisted by Fred Pickett, Terry Thomas, Kadati Harris, and Keith Taylor, coming in here with a record of 22-5, tops in the Del Val. The officials, John Parker, Ray Klapczynski, and Jim Beatty. As the crowd goes up, there is not an empty seat in the house. There is standing room. There's at least $5,000 here, maybe a little bit more. Kobe Bryant versus Tyron Watkins. The tip is up, and the game's underway, controlled by Chester. Right side, Eric Evans has it. Looking for somewhere to go, kicks it out. Holman has it, top of the key. And now Eric Evans controls at the point as Chester sets the offense. Left side, Holman, jumper inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound, Tyron Watkins puts it home as he got position on Guy Stewart, and Chester strikes first blood.
Well, Lower Merion set off with an innocent defense. They're going to triangle in two, matching up with Evans and Carroll.
Now Lower Merion back the other way. Guy Stewart gets it up ahead. Now Kobe Bryant touches the ball for the first time as Holman guards him. He gives it up to the point man, Evan Monsky. Monsky has the ball picked by Eric Evans. Evans moving on the right wing, layup, good. 4-0, and there's that pressure.
Now we were talking about, they know Evan Monsky's playing with a cast, and they're going to press him all day.
Kobe Bryant gets fouled in the backcourt by Greg Holman as Holman came in with the elbow. That ought to be the first foul charge. It'll go against Chester, and Lower Merion will inbound. Evan Monsky is the point guard for Lower Merion. He's got a cast on that left arm, a playing cast. And a lot of people wondering why they didn't pressure him in the last game. We know the coach was wondering. But now Kobe Bryant with the ball, goes in the lane, jumper's good, as he went right up against Tyron Watkins and put it home. Now in the backcourt, there's a little problem as Ray Carroll is holding his face. He may have gotten poked. He is right in front of press row. We are opposite of the scorer's table right now and the benches, and Ray Carroll's on our side holding his face. Looks like he took a poke in the eye, trying to walk it off.
Well, we can't afford to lose Raymond Carroll here.
Carroll's going to try to keep it going. Looks like he got it in the mouth, maybe an elbow. But he's okay. He's going to continue playing. Chester's going to inbound. Eric Evans up ahead to Holman, right side with it. Going inside, Tyron Watkins against Bryant. Makes a move on him, spin move, and commits an offensive, rather a traveling violation.
Well, I like Chester's strategy earlier, going right inside and tackling Kobe Bryant. So they can draw some fouls on him.
Lower Merion with the ball now. Kobe Bryant in the backcourt as he handles the ball quite a bit for this Lower Merion offense as well. Holman guarding him, goes behind the back on Holman, now pulls up, jumper at the foul line is good. And Kobe Bryant has tied this score up. Lower Merion taps out the inbounds pass. Chester re-inbounds it. They get it up ahead. Maltsby on the left wing goes right up on Kobe Bryant, and they're going to get a traveling as he went right into Bryant, knocked him down, but they're going to call steps on him.
Maltsby like he was indecisive on that play, whether to take the layup or give it to Tyron Watkins.
Lower Merion back the other way with it. Evan Monsky brings it across the line. Now up ahead, Kobe Bryant, right wing, gets around defenders, gets fouled. They're going to get Randy Maltsby. As Kobe Bryant put the move on, Maltsby had some contact with him, and Bryant's at the line. So far, Kobe Bryant's been the offense.
Well, Kobe Bryant is using his 6'6" frame to shoot over Greg Holman. But right now, he's falling to the Chester trap. I talked to Fred Pickett earlier, and they said they were going to try to get Kobe to handle the ball more often and take the rest of the guys out of their offense.
Bryant misses the first free throw. It's still 4-4, just underway, 6:10 left to go, first quarter. Second shot for Kobe Bryant is up, and this one falls. Lower Merion up now, 5-4. Chester inbounds, and Lower Merion pressing. Eric Evans with it in the backcourt, trying to get around defenders. Gets it up ahead to Ray Carroll. Carroll going up against Bryant. Layup, can't get it to fall. Rebound to Bryant. Kobe has it. Outlet to Dan Pangrazio, who kicks it back to Monsky. Now they go skip pass right side and give it back to Bryant. Guarded by Holman on the perimeter, and they'll throw it back to Evan Monsky. Monsky at the point. Monsky now trying to move on the left side. Can't get around Eric Evans. Tariq Wilson with it. Back to Monsky, left side. Monsky looking for somewhere to go. Eric Evans guarding tight. Now moves around the perimeter, stops, gives it up. Tariq Wilson. Back to Monsky. Now Kobe Bryant, left side. Kobe Bryant has nowhere to go. Holman's guarding him tight by the half-court line. They're going one-on-one. Bryant looking for somewhere to go. Doesn't have it. Holman's trying to stay with him. Now he moves to the half-court circle. Between the legs, once, twice, three times. And kicks it back to Monsky. Lower Merion slowing it down. Now Monsky drives the lane, but can't get the layup to fall. Carroll with the rebound, pushing it across the line, right side. Ray Carroll stops and kicks it out to Evans. Eric Evans for Chester now with it in the front court. Right side, Greg Holman swings it to Carroll, right corner. Carroll now driving in the lane, pulls up, jumper right in the lane, is good. Raymond Carroll puts it home at 6-5. Lower Merion inbounds. Monsky trying to break Chester's press. Outlets it up ahead to Guy Stewart. Stewart, right wing, has a shot partially blocked by Tyron Watkins. Gets it back, but it falls in the hands of Maltby, who throws it back to Lower Merion. Pangrazzo steals it. Guy Stewart with it. Now skips it to Monsky at the point. Monsky driving the lane, kicks it out. Stewart, 4-3, good. Guy Stewart hits it. It's 8-6. Chester pushing it back the other way. Eric Evans weaving through traffic. Tries to find Holman. Just gets it to him. Tyron Watkins right side with the jam.
Hello, showtime.
It's 8-0, and that brought the Chester side to the feet. Lower Merion back the other way. Guy Stewart gives it up to Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. Guarded tightly by Holman. Up ahead, Evan Monsky has it in the front court now. Gives it up, 4-3, good. Tariq Wilson hits it from the left side, and Lower Merion is bombing early. Throwing up the three balls left and right. Eric Evans back the other way for Chester. Goes right side. Ray Carroll as the Lower Merion faithful strike it up. Carroll gives it off. Holman, jumper, good. Right of the lane, just inside the three-point line. 11-10, Lower Merion leads early. Chester pressing in the backcourt. Guy Stewart getting through defenders. Up ahead, Kobe Bryant has it. Bryant, layup is no good, but a foul as Tyron Watkins went up with him.
Well, the good fire up by Tyron Watkins makes Bryant get shots at the line.
I'm telling you, Kobe Bryant is some kind of wingspan. He held that ball out with his right hand and just flipped it up so that Tyron Watkins, he being 6'5" himself, just couldn't get a piece of that ball.
Well, Kobe Bryant's definitely a PTP, a primetime player.
He's at the line right now, 2 shots. First shot for him is up and good. 12-10, Lower Merion leads. 3:09 left to go, first quarter. Second shot, Kobe Bryant is up and he hits both. 13-10. Chester back the other way. Eric Evans with it. Evans across the line now in the front court to Brahim Farr, just in the game. Up for 3, no good off the glass. Carroll with the rebound and has it rejected by Kobe Bryant inside. And rejected with authority, I must add. Chester with the ball, inbounds. Eric Evans kicks it out to Farr. Jumper on the three-point line, no good. Rebound, Tariq Wilson. Outlet to Dan Pangrazio. Layup, no good. Brahim Farr with the rebound. He had a gimme and couldn't connect. Eric Evans, left wing, goes up against Bryant and puts it home over him. Eric Evans answers. It's 13-12. Lower Merion leads by 1.
Kobe Bryant didn't like that one.
4-3, Dan Pangrazio, other way, no good. Rebound, Kobe Bryant tries to stuff it back, couldn't. And Tariq Wilson grabs it. Inside, Bryant, jumper, right in the lane, rattles out. Rebound, Ray Carroll. Carroll pushing it, right to the half-court line, in the front court now. Pulls up, jumper, free throw line, no good. Rebound, Watkins puts it back. Tyron Watkins gives Chester the lead by 1, 14-13. 2:06 left to go. First quarter.
We're seeing a different Tyron Watkins tonight.
He is really controlling that inside very well. Chester pressing in the backcourt. They get it to Evan Monsky. Monsky guarded by 2 defenders. Ball's picked by Maltby. Maltby couldn't go up with it, but gets the ball back. Brahim Farr, left wing. Layup no good. Tyron Watkins with the setback. He took it away from Bryant and put it home. 16-13, Chester leads by 3. Now Bryant gets between 2 Chester defenders nicely. In the front court now. Spin move in the lane, knocks over Watkins, and finds a wide open Guy Stewart on the right wing. 16-15. Eric Evans back the other way now. Evans picked up at the half-court line by Tariq Wilson. Gives it off to Farr. Farr's an opening left wing, looks to dish but gets fouled. Lower Merion foul. And it looks like, yes, they get Dan Pangrazio with the foul. Substitution for Chester, Tahir Lowry checks in for Ray Carroll.
Now here's the key. We want to see now if Lower Merion has any depth now.
Chester inbounds, right side, Maltby has it. Maltby, jumper, turnaround jumper, can't get the rim with it. Lower Merion picks it up. Monsky behind the back of the backcourt. Tries a no-look on the right wing to Dan Pangrazio, and Brahim Farr knocks it away. Lower Merion still controls with a $1:09 left to go first quarter. Monsky, due inbound for Lower Merion. Looking, getting it in, tries an alley-oop to Kobe Bryant, but he just has to catch the ball, and it's picked by Eric Evans. Back the other way, 4-3, Evans pulls up, jumper good, right in the lane. 18-15 minute left. Kobe Bryant in the front court, right wing, gets around Eric Evans, goes up strong against Tyron Watkins and gets fouled. That's going to be Watkins' second, I believe. And Kobe Bryant back to the foul line. It's going to bring Garrett McCormick off the Chester bench, replacing Tyron Watkins, who has had a strong game inside so far with 6 points.
Well, let me say 2 things regarding Tyron Watkins. Steven Cruz.
Tyron's actually got 8 points. He's had a very strong game. Kobe Bryant at the line. Misses his first free throw.
The reason I said something about Steven Cruz, Garrett McCormick and Tyron Watkins know that quick time is now limited, that Cruz is back. So while they're out there, they're going to give 150% now.
Bryant makes his second shot. It's 18-16, 53 seconds left. Chester controls. We'll see how Garrett McCormick can do inside. Evans across the timeline, gets it up left side. Lowry with it. Lowry dribbling on the perimeter, gives it back to Evans for point. Evans over to Brahim Farr, right side. Farr trying to drive baseline, kicks it back to Lowry. Now back to Evans. Swing to Maltby. Inside, Garrett McCormick, turnaround. They've had it partially blocked by Bryant. Tapped out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Lower Merion with 31 seconds left first quarter. Substitution, Chester, John Linehan checking in for Eric Evans. And we know what happens when John Linehan comes in. He provides the spark.
A little general.
Kobe Bryant holds the ball in the backcourt. He's all alone, one-on-one against Farr in that backcourt. Now Bryant dribbles between the legs quite often, even when he's not being guarded. Bryant going between the legs, now behind the back, but Farr staying with him. He's across the timeline. Bryant gets between 2 defenders, but Linehan picks him from behind. 5 seconds left. Linehan dribbling in the front court. 2 seconds, gives it off to McCormick, but here's the shot rejected by Kobe Bryant to end the first quarter. What a first quarter it was. And Chester has the lead, 18-16 over Lower Merion. Back with second quarter action. After this, District 1 championship action on Unforgettable, 1590.
Would you buy a pair of shoes without trying them on, or a car without driving it? Then why buy a vacuum on blind faith? Hi, I'm David Orrick, maker of the 8-pound Orrick XL Hotel Vac. And if you call the factory, 1-800-989-4200, you can try out my legendary Hotel Vac in your home absolutely free for 15 days with no obligation. The best part is it weighs only 8 pounds, yet it outcleans vacs weighing 40 pounds. For a free brochure, call 1-800-989-4200.
Find out why West Coast Video of Brookhaven is Brookhaven's favorite video store. They've got thousands of movies to choose from, and all older titles are 2 for $1 every day. They also have the largest selection of Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo games in the area. Stop in today and check out their huge new release wall for titles like Clear and Present Danger, Karina, and True Lies. Watch for these hits coming soon to West Coast Video of Brookhaven: The Shawshank Redemption, The Lion King, and Forrest Gump. West Coast Video of Brookhaven, 3298 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven.
And we are back at the DuPont Pavillion. Second quarter action here on 1590 WPWA Chester. District 1 championship action between the Chester Clippers and the Lower Merion Aces. Kobe Bryant in the front court beginning the second quarter for Lower Merion. Gives it off to Tariq Wilson. Wilson over to Guy Stewart. Back to Wilson. Wilson looking for somewhere to go. Guarded by McCormick. Out by the perimeter. Now he starts to make a move. Gives it off Kobe Bryant. Bryant trying to flush the lane. Ball stolen by Randy Maltby. Maltby pushing it 3-on-4. Behind the back. Layup gets fouled. Randy Maltby doing a great job of keeping control of that ball and going up strong.
I tell you, Steve, this is a championship game. Everyone's getting their money's worth tonight.
Guy Stewart, the man who committed the foul. And Randy Maltby at the line has 2 shots. First one's up. He back rimmed it. 18-16, Chester leads just underway second quarter. Substitution. Greg Holman is back in for Tahir Lowry. Now Ray Carroll checking in at the scorer's table. It looks like he'll come in for Maltby should Maltby make it. Second shot, Randy Maltby. Up, and this one he hits. 19-16, now Raymond Carroll comes in. Randy Maltby takes a seat. The 5 for Chester right now. McCormick, Linehan, Farr, Holman, and Carroll. Lower Merion still with their original starting 5 in there. Brahim Farr went for the pick, had it, but stepped on the baseline in the meantime, which will give the ball back to Lower Merion. Now Lower Merion made the mistake as Dan Pangrazio started to move with the ball on the baseline. You can't do that on an out-of-bounds play.
Well, it's a dead ball violation. You can't move on a dead ball.
Gives the ball right back to Chester. Now Carroll dead on for 3. May have had it partially blocked. Kobe Bryant comes up with a rebound. Tries to go up ahead to Pangrazio, and Pangrazio gets fouled by Ray Carroll on the sideline, as both Pangrazio, Carroll, and the ball all met at once. Lower Merion to inbound, left side in the backcourt. Looking to get it in. Looking, still looking. Now they throw it in blindly, and Kobe Bryant comes up with it. Bryant at the foul line, picked by John Linehan. Linehan controls the ball, dribble, no look pass for Greg Holman, but a traveling violation. Oh, John Linehan came up with a pretty play, but it was all for naught.
I'm going to say something. He picked me out of it. I didn't even know he passed the ball to Holman. That's probably why he traveled with it.
Anyway, Lower Merion with the ball. Evan Monsky gives it up. Tariq Wilson back to Monsky. Up against that Chester pressure. They get it up ahead to Wilson. Wilson, Brian Farr going for the pick. Now he loses the ball. It's in the hands of Greg Holman. Holman has it for Chester. Gives it up to John Linehan in the backcourt. Left side, Ray Carroll with it. Carroll, 1-on-1 against Monsky. Pulls up, jumper good, Ray Carroll. 21-16, Chester has the lead by 5. Kobe Bryant in the backcourt gives it off to Tariq Wilson. Up ahead, Guy Stewart with it. Left side, back to Wilson. Wilson in the lane, little runner in the lane, falls off the glass. 21-18.
Got to be a confident builder there for Tyreek Wilson.
Raymond Carroll in the front court, left side. Goes inside. Garrett McCormick up against Bryant. He stepped on the baseline as he pivoted, turned the ball over. Lower Merion's ball. Substitution is Stephen Cruz. Checks into the Chester lineup, replacing Garrett McCormick.
Now you're going to see a different game with Chester. Now Chester's going to try to go a little power game with Stephen Cruz.
Kobe Bryant in the backcourt gives it up to Evan Monsky. Up ahead now, right side, Tariq Wilson. Skip past Monsky, left side. And Monsky gives it up. Kobe Bryant trying to get around Greg Holman. And they're going to get a foul on Holman. It looks like as Bryant got around Holman, they're going to rule that he grabbed him. Well.
Well, Holman's second foul and Chester's 16th foul.
Now Eric Evans checks in, replacing Greg Holman.
Now, this is going to be an interesting part. Evans and Bryant were jawing earlier, and now Evans is sticking Bryant, so it'll be a little interesting now.
And they're jawing again. Evans got right in his face. Evan Monsky has it by the half-court circle, guarded by Linehan. Now he gives it up to Tariq Wilson. Wilson with it. Lower Merion playing a slow-up offense here, as they are apt to do. Every now and then they just spread it out four corners. Now Wilson going one-on-one and gets a layup on the left side over Stephen Cruz. 21-20. What a quick first step he had.
Well, that shot earlier gave him his confidence, and now he's confident.
Eric Evans in the front court, left side. Linehan now swings to Carroll. Carroll, fans wanted a push-off, no call. Now Carroll goes in the lane, can't get a runner to fall. Brian Farr with the rebound. Carroll gets it blocked by Bryant. Goes up strong again and gets fouled. Raymond Carroll and Brian Farr doing some work on the offensive boards. Foul. Lower Merion foul. They're going to get Evan Monsky. And Raymond Carroll's going to go to the line, 2 shots.
Well, the difference there, Kobe Bryant has the up, but Raymond Carroll has a little stronger upper body. That's why he was able to draw that foul.
Carroll at the foul line, 2 shots. First one up and no good, back iron. 21-20, Chester leads, 5:24 left to go first half. Raymond Carroll, second shot is up and good. He hits this one. 22-20. Chester leads by 2. Bryant with it, gives it up to Tariq Wilson in the backcourt. Wilson pressured by the Chester trap. Now Monsky gets it up ahead in the front court to Bryant, right side. He gives it off. Now Tariq Wilson inside. Bryant, high post. Has the ball picked by Linehan. Linehan in the front court, 3-on-2. Looks for Farr, but Monsky picked it with a nice defense. Lower Merion, 3-on-1. He tried a no-look, and Linehan picked it. Outlet, Ray Carroll, right wing, layup, good. 24-20, and Brian Farr picks the inbound pass and puts it home. Chester leads by 6, and Lower Merion wants to call a timeout.
He had to take a TO there.
With that, we will take one as well. With 4:46 left to go, first half, Chester 26, Lower Merion 20. Back after this on Unforgettable, 1590.
Where do fashion-conscious men find what they want at great prices? It's Collars and Cuffs, Chester's menswear authority for over 45 years. Collars and Cuffs at 506 Avenue of the States in Chester. Collars and Cuffs has you covered with flair. Everything for the male wardrobe, from suits, shirts, dress pants, and ties to casual sweaters, jeans, leathers, and fashion accessories. Stop into Collars and Cuffs this week and browse among colorful sports coats, hats and caps, outerwear, shoes, and much more. Collars and Cuffs professional personalized service includes fast, free alterations, free parking next door, and a complete big bands department. Collars and Cuffs has the most brand names in the city. Jeans by Polo and Boss, footwear from Stacey Adams and Giorgio Brutini and others, headwear by Stetson and Dobbs, plus Collars and Cuffs gives senior citizens 60 and over a 10% discount every day of the year. To make your fashion statement, make it to Collars and Cuffs, Chester's menswear authority for 45 years. 506 Avenue of the States in the heart of Chester. That's Collars and Cuffs.
Back at Villanova University, the DuPont Pavillion. The District One finals between the Chester Clippers and the Lower Merion Aces. Lower Merion with the ball in the backcourt. Guy Stewart gives it off. Evan Monsky with it now. Monsky trapped at the half-court line, but he gets it off to Stewart. Stewart over right side, Tariq Wilson. And in the right corner, Wilson stepped on the baseline, a turnover.
For the fourth time we've had that call tonight.
We've had plenty of turnovers in this game, and surprisingly, Kobe Bryant has been the victim of at least 4 of them. Now in the backcourt, Chester breaking the press. Up ahead, left side, Maltby. Maltby dishes, Brahim Farr, layup good. As Maltby went one-on-one against Bryant, found an open Brahim Farr on the right side. Now in the backcourt, Bryant getting pressured. There's a call, a foul. It's going to be on Brahim Farr.
What Chester's doing what Coatesville did in the semifinals the first game. Everyone's attacking Kobe Bryant, and that limits what he can do on defense using that large wingspan he has.
And that is going to put Lower Merion in the bonus as Kobe Bryant's going to go to the line 1-1. Substitution for Chester. Tyran Watkins coming back in now. And Stephen Cruz will take a rest.
One last foul was on Brahim Farr.
And now Kobe Bryant at the line, 1-1. Bryant right now 8 points in this one. Has had trouble. He has had his pocket picked a few times. Front end of the 1-1 is good. 28-21. Chester's lead is 7 with 4:18 left to go in first half.
I'll tell you one thing, Steve. He didn't shoot that foul shot with much confidence there.
Second shot, Kobe Bryant up, and this one rattles. Rebound, though, to Tariq Wilson, but Randy Maltby picks his pocket and brings it back the other way for Chester. Now right side layup, no good. Tyron Watkins couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, Lower Merion. Tariq Wilson has it. Up ahead, Tomansky, who gives it off to Pangrazio. Pangrazio. 4-3 now. Wilson rattles, no good. Rebound, Tyron Watkins. And on a rebound, he gets fouled. Guy Stewart got him.
Lower Marion's 4th team foul.
Chester will inbound. Substitution, Stephen Cruz checking back in now. Tyron Watkins with a brief tour of duty. Now Chester inbounds. Randy Maltby up ahead. Brahim Farr has a 4-on-1. Farr with a layup, but Kobe Bryant intimidated his shot. Rebound, Lower Merion. They have about a 5-on-2. They got the numbers. Guy Stewart pulls up left of the lane. Can't get it to fall. Rebound falls to Eric Evans with a spin move in the backcourt. Gets across the timeline. Eric Evans now slowing up the pace. Evans with it. Brahim Farr right side to Randy Maltby now. Maltby in the lane. Tries a bounce pass inside. Goes wild. Eric Evans saves it, though, nicely. Maltby controls right side. Inside, Stephen Cruz. Cruz had it, may be partially blocked by Bryant, and Bryant controls. Lower Merion, 3-on-2. A couple of touch passes. And a layup by Stewart is swatted out of there by Stephen Cruz.
A 2-run homer by Stephen Cruz.
There's a little game of catch going on between Guy Stewart and Kobe Bryant, and Stewart put up the shot. Cruz said, we'll have none of that, thank you. Now Bryant tries a 3, no good. Rebound falls to the Lower Merion. Jump shot in the lane, no good. Rebound, Lower Merion. Tariq Wilson can't get it to fall, and Eric Evans pulls it away. Evans pushing it across the line, now slows it up. Left side, Maltby driving left wing in the lane. Gets a layup off, but gets fouled. They may rule he was fouled on the floor.
Was trying to get Maltby into offense. He screamed 2 plays earlier at Brahim Farr, who had Maltby on the wing, and Brahim selfishly took the layup and had his shot blocked.
Fouls on Guy Stewart for Lower Merion. That's his 3rd. Substitution for Chester. Tyre Lowry checks in for Brahim Farr. Lowry inbounds left side. Randy Maltby has it. Now Ray Carroll, top of the key. Gives it off. Eric Evans has it at the point. Eric Evans with it. He gives it off right side. Tyre Lowry. Lowry looking for somewhere to go. Doesn't have it. Gets it over Stephen Cruz. Left of the lane. Cruz over Bryant. Gets it to fall. Little shot off the glass. 30-21. Chester leads by 9. 2:30 left to go. First half. Now going in a steal for a backcourt is Evans, but Wilson has it for Lower Merion. Pangrazio for 3, good.
And probably found Pangrazio open.
Chester pushing it back the other way. Maltby, left side layup. Can't get it to fall, but the putback for Ray Carroll. 32-24, Chester up by 8. Evan Monsky gives it off to Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. Now he outlets. Guy Stewart, right side. Stewart back to Bryant. Bryant now picked up by Eric Evans. Gets around him in the lane. Layup is good. He double clutched in midair with Randy Maltby all over him.
That was a great shot there by Bryant.
32-26. Evans in the front court. Gives it off. Maltby. Right side now Lowry. Tahir Lowry. Jumper right of the lane. Can't get it to fall. Rebound falls out to Monsky. Monsky pushing it right side. Gives it off. Kobe Bryant. 4-3. Dead straight on. It's good. You go to the big guns when you need them.
Well, he paced himself there for 2 minutes. He was a little fatigued, but he seems the guy's rest now.
And Chester will have to call a timeout. With that, we'll take one as well. With $1:23 left to go, first half. Chester with a 3-point lead, 32-29 over Lower Merion. Back after this one, Unforgettable, 1590.
More than a drugstore.
The Clippers of Chester High School, a basketball tradition of excellence. The very same excellence describes Berman's Pharmacy, another Chester tradition at 21st and Edgemont Avenue. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Berman's Pharmacy is known for discount prescriptions and a full line of medical and surgical supplies. Pharmacist Harvey Berman, Chester High Class of 55, invites you to stop into 21st and Edgemont Avenue or the Berman Home Health Care Center at 3413 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven. 2 generations of the Berman family work hard to serve your family with professional advice on prescriptions, plus medical and rehabilitation equipment and supplies, from walkers and wheelchairs to the very latest in home health care and medical aids. Berman's proves every day they're so much more than a drugstore. Berman's Pharmacy, proud to sponsor the Chester High Clippers. Visit them at 21st and Edgemont Avenue in Chester or at 3413 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven.
More than a drugstore.
That's Berman's Pharmacy, 21st and Edgemont Avenue in Chester.
Back at the DuPont Pavillion in Villanova. Chester with the lead over Lower Merion, 32-29 in this District 1 championship game. Chester with the ball in the front court now. Randy Maltby has it left side, goes inside. Stephen Cruz, spin move in the lane, puts it home. Stephen Cruz with a nice move, 34-29. Coming up on 1 minute left first half. Lower Merion with the ball. Evan Monsky tries a bounce pass to Tariq Wilson and threw it behind him. Turnover, it's Chester's ball.
Well, he tried to do something with the ball before he got it.
59 seconds. Chester with it. Eric Evans across the line. Goes left side. Randy Monsky calls out the number 32. Let's see what he does. Now they go left side. Eric Evans has it in the left corner. Evans now backs it out to the top of the key. Evans working around the perimeter. Now goes left side. Ray Carroll with it. Carroll driving left baseline. Got bumped. And they're going to get a foul. It looks like on Monsky. And Monsky's on the ground. There was some contact. So I think Monsky may have just been a little bit shaken up. Taking his time getting up.
Well, Raymond Calvert upset. He thought Monsky undercut him as he was going to the basket.
Monsky's okay. He didn't look seriously hurt. I think he just looks a little bit shaken up, trying to get his composure back. 31 seconds left. And if I'm correct, that's only the 16th foul on Lower Merion. I believe they got that foul on the floor.
Well, Steve, Alonzo Lewis has to be a little concerned here. Lower Merion has committed 15 turnovers, yet they're only down by 5.
That's true. Well, a little bit of a confab happening as the Lower Merion coaches. Now I believe Evan Monsky is going to come to the sideline. Might have tweaked his arm a little bit. I don't know. But he's with the trainer. He's going to come out for a little bit. And checking in for Lower Merion, Mark Tannenbaum.
Well, Stewart came back in for Tannenbaum. Excuse me, for Monsky.
Now Chester inbounds. Randy Maltby back to Eric Evans. 24 seconds left. Chester looks like they're going to try to hold. Eric Evans dribbling, now backs it off. They're going to hold for the last shot. Evans waiting. 12, 11, 10, now makes the move. Left side, Randy Maltby back to Evans. 7 seconds. Right side, Ray Carroll. Carroll in the lane. Jumper, foul line, no good, but a foul. And they're going to get Guy Stewart.
Oh, he's in trouble. That's his 4th.
Yes. Wow, 4 early fouls in the first half. And Coach Greg Downer can't like that. Substitution for Lower Merion, David Lashman, is going to check in for Guy Stewart. So Stewart is going to have to take an extended break.
Well, that hurt real bad, picking up his fourth foul.
Now Ray Carroll's at the line, 2 shots. First shot for Carroll is up and good. 35-29. 4 seconds left to go in the half. Join us at halftime. We're going to be talking to a couple of the Inquirer High School writers, Jeremy Treatman and Rob Knox, the Chester High graduate Rob Knox. Second shot, Ray Carroll is good, 36-29. Lower Merion looking at outlet long. They get it in. Kobe Bryant lost it. Randy Maltby has it. He tries a long shot and can't get it to fall.
Oh,
and that's the half. Eric Evans is on the court right now, got knocked around. And they're going to check on Eric Evans. We hope this is nothing serious. He's down on the court right in front of us, holding his head. Well, that's halftime. We're going to go to the half right now. The score, Chester 36, Lower Merion 29. We'll be back right after this with some halftime thoughts. Right after this, you're listening to District 1 Championship action on Unforgettable 1590.
Looking for a high-quality, low-cost way to take charge of your future? Then few things can compete with the opportunities offered by your local community college. At Delaware County Community College, nearly 60 associate degree and certificate programs are designed to help you make your mark on the future. Whether your goal is transfer to a 4-year university or preparation for a career, there's a program for you. From liberal arts, graphic design, and business to paralegal studies, the sciences, and technologies. And Delaware County Community College has 8 convenient locations so you can get started at a center close to home, like the Chester Center on 8th Street in the city of Chester. But no matter where you attend class, you'll find the community college trademarks, friendly personal atmosphere, and award-winning faculty who puts your success first, and tuition that's the best value in the Delaware Valley. The schedule of classes for summer and fall is now available. Call 359-5050 to discover how Delaware County Community College can be a partner in creating a dynamic future for you. That's Delaware County Community College. Call 359-5050.
We are back. It's halftime at the DuPont Pavillion with the halftime score in this PIAA Quad A District 1 championship game. Chester leads Lower Merion 36-29. To touch on what happened before the half, Eric Evans was down. He is okay. We are happy to report he got up, just got a little bit shaken up, and made it into the locker room fine, so we should be hearing from Eric Evans in the second half. So far, the leading scorers for Chester right now, Raymond Carroll is the leader, 11 points, followed by a strong 8-point effort by Tyron Watkins. Got them all in the first quarter, and those are the leading scorers for Chester. For Lower Merion, no surprise, Kobe Bryant leads the way. 14 points, has been the focal point of all the action for Lower Merion. Has also committed a few turnovers as well. Behind him, Tariq Wilson with 7 and Guy Stewart with 5 leading the way for Lower Merion. Halftime score, Chester 36 and Lower Merion 29. We're joined here at courtside by Jeremy Treatman, Inquirer High School sports reporter and also contributor to the Inquirer High School Sports Show. Jeremy, good to have you on board with us.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
And of course, let us not also forget to mention your work with the Catholic League doubleheaders that you could hear here occasionally on 1590. I understand you got another one coming up.
Yeah, this Saturday we'll have the championships, both boys and girls, and check the paper, especially the Delaware County Daily Times, to see exactly what time we will be tape delaying those games this weekend. The Catholic League Championships should be a great one, boys and girls.
Now, getting on to this game, Chester with the early lead, 36-29. And one thing that Coach James Howard and I were touching on during the game, Lower Merion is committing quite a few turnovers, especially Kobe Bryant, who's got about 4 of them that I can count, yet they're only down 7 right now.
Well, they're not the first team to commit a lot of turnovers against Chester. That's what Chester does best. Their full court press and their full court press with the double teams is what causes 20, 30 turnovers a game. Lower Merion is doing a great job, in my opinion, of using Kobe to help bring the ball up. Evan Monsky was the hero in the Coatesville game. Evan Monsky has been big all year, but Evan Monsky has never seen a press like Chester, and they need Kobe to help it. You're right, they're committing turnovers, and if you go by that, you'd say maybe this is surprise they're down 7. But Kobe Bryant is just that good. Kobe Bryant scored 8 points in the beginning of the game when they were down 4-0. He settled his team down. He made a couple blocks. 3 or 4 times Chester came down 3-on-1 break, Steve, and Kobe stopped it without committing a foul and without allowing Chester to score a basket. So I'm really not that surprised. But if they can keep it up in the second half, that's the question.
Now, if you're talking about the defensive effort, we also must mention Lower Merion is using that press quite effectively as well. They've been trying to pressure right back against Chester.
I think why they're doing it is because they're content to have a 2-on-1 break against Kobe. They feel Kobe is smart enough not to commit a foul, and in the process is able to block almost every shot as he's got a shot at it. There's very few people, even on a 2-on-1, 3-on-1, even a threesome like Carroll, Maltby, and Evans, who can score over Kobe Bryant.
Now, coming back, or talking about a little bit Chester in the offensive end, they've been rotating that inside guy quite a bit. We saw Tyron Watkins in the beginning come up with a very strong 8 points, got a lot of offensive rebounds and a lot of strong shots there. They then went to Garrett McCormick, who was a stopgap for a little while, and then went to Stephen Cruz. Seems like that inside game, that addition of Stephen Cruz is really going to help them.
Stephen Cruz also had a great block at the end of the half on Wilson, I believe. I think the big man, he's been running him in, doing a great job, Alonzo Lewis, because Lower Merion's committed to 5 players. Number 22, Jermaine Griffin, is out with a sprained ankle. Now they've got 4 fouls on Guy Stewart, and they've got Evan Monsky with an eye that he can't even see out of. So it's going to be very hard for Lower Merion to stay with it. And Chester, if I'm Chester, I continue to full court press them and keep rotating these big guys in. Everyone's fresh, run them down, and see if they can blow them out here in the second half.
Yeah, there is a key right there because Lower Merion hasn't gone to the bench very often. So the depth right there for Chester, as they have used their bench extensively, should make for, if Chester can keep this up, they could very well pull away.
Well, everything's in Chester's favor right now because, Steve, Lower Merion does not have a bench. Okay, they go 6 guys all season long. They've gone 6 guys. They really received a tough break going into the biggest game of the season so far, Steve, when Griffin came up with a sprained ankle. They're down to 5 guys now. Now, Guy Stewart comes up with 3 fouls. What do? You bring in a guy who's basically a JV player in Tannenbaum who hasn't played in a big varsity game all season long. And then you've got Stewart picking up a 4th foul, and you're in trouble.
Now, we're also joined by the Inquirer's Rob Knox, Chester High graduate Rob Knox. Now, first thing I'm going to do is embarrass you a little bit because I heard about your nickname. Is it Sweet Bobby Love? Where'd that come from?
I don't know where that one came from. The team when I used to work with Chester High School back when I was in high school, they gave me the name, so I don't know how that stuck. Like they say I used to be a ladies' man, but I can't tell.
Well, Rob, let's get your opinions on this game. You heard what Jeremy had to say. Now, first of all, we know about Chester and their penchant for pressing, of course, keeping the constant pressure. And do you agree that this could stand to wear down Lower Merion right now?
Most definitely. The thing is, with beating Chester, you got to have good guards. Lower Merion in the first half, they've done an okay job, not a terrific job and not a bad job. They've done an okay job in handling Chester's pressure, but they keep coming at you in waves and waves, and eventually Lower Merion is down basically to 5 players and is going to eventually wear them down.
Now, right now, I'm looking on the sideline of Lower Merion as both teams are back on the court, and Evan Monsky is on the sideline holding an ice pack to his head. We may not see Evan Monsky for a while, and that just has to force Lower Merion to go to a bench right now that has been a lot of trouble.
Simply, they just don't have it. It looks bad for Evan Monsky right now, but one thing about Lower Merion, they have thrived all season long on pressure. And if this game remains close as it is going into the 4th quarter, if you're a Chester fan, watch out because Kobe Bryant has the ability to take over a game. I've seen him do it. He has done it, and he's capable of doing it against a team like Chester.
But then again, you look at Chester, they've got maybe 2 or 3 players that are able to take over a game. So you should expect to see a couple of those guys step up if Kobe tries to step up.
Most definitely. It should be interesting. I mean, Ray Carroll and Randy Boston's been real solid for the Clippers thus far, but that could change in the second half.
Well, we're coming up on the end of halftime here. I'd like to thank Rob Knox from the Inquirer for helping us out here. Thanks a lot, Rob.
Appreciate it, Steve.
Thank you. And, of course, Jeremy Treatman from the Inquirer as well, 2 Inquirer High School sports reporters. Well, we are at halftime with the score, Chester 36, Lower Merion 29. It's been an exciting one. Stick around. We should have some more action in the second half. Coming up right after this, you are listening to District 1 Championship action on Unforgettable 1590.
For over 40 years, the Townhouse Restaurant in Media, PA has been providing good food consistently at reasonable prices, along with friendly and professional service. When I say 40 years, I mean 40 years under the same ownership. Yes, the D'Ignazio family have fed generations, and people throughout the Delaware Valley have made the Townhouse in Media, PA their favorite. At a time when prices are rising everywhere, the Townhouse Restaurant provides more value for your dining dollar. For example, Tuesday through Friday, the Townhouse has early bird specials for $9.95. That includes your choice of 10 entrees, soup or salad, baked stuffed potato, vegetable, garlic bread, dessert, coffee, or tea. On Sunday night, you can select from 11 entrees for $10.95, and that includes a choice of appetizer or salad, baked stuffed potato, vegetable, garlic bread, and dessert, and a special menu for children for just $4.95. It's the Townhouse Restaurant, Media, PA. For reservations, phone 566-6141. That's 566-6141.
Back at the DuPont Pavillion at Villanova University, the District One championship game, PIAA Class Quad A level, 36-29. Chester leads by 7 over Lower Merion, and it'll be Chester with the ball, moving from our left to our right to begin the second half. While we have a chance, let's take an opportunity to thank a couple of people for helping us out, especially for Villanova University. I'd like to thank Ryan Fannin for helping us out. Also, Dean, the guy who we contacted at the scorer's table, for giving us the prime location. Also, we'd like to thank Wayne Wells, who's at my left keeping score of this game, a member of Chester's C-section, who's been keeping us up to date with the stats. We're back underway, second half. Chester with the ball in the front court now. Raymond Cowell gives it up to Randy Maltzby, who swings it to Eric Evans at the point. Now they go to Holman to Maltzby, right side. Chester with the original starting 5. Maltzby, baseline jumper, left side is good. And Chester strikes first, 38-29. Now Kobe Bryant's going to bring it up for Lower Merion. Comes across the timeline, left side, dribbling in between his legs. Holman guarding him. Now Bryant moves in the lane. They're going to get a foul on Holman on the floor. And Holman doesn't like that call. I got to tell you something. Since the action was developing right in front of us, a couple of times Kobe Bryant seemed to hold that ball, and they didn't get him with the carry.
Well, he has the superstar name for the pro body.
They inbound to Kobe Bryant, left of the lane. He puts up a jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Tyron Watkins. Gives it up to Eric Evans. Up ahead, Maltzby, left side in the front court. Maltzby back to Evans, pulls up, jumper, good. Just inside the three-point line, left of the circle, 40-29. Kobe Bryant gets it into the front court, gets a step on Holman. Now right wing, they're going to get a traveling violation. Well, that superstar status doesn't last very long.
Well, I'm Alonzo Lewis. I like Lower Merion's strategy right now. Long as Kobe is playing a point, he takes the rest of the aces out of the offense and plays right in Chester's hands.
And we should mention that Lower Merion, Evan Monsky is back in, so he's a gamer. Holman for 3, no good. Tyron Watkins rebound, puts it up, counted, and a foul. The foul is going to be on Monsky. The starting 5 for Lower Merion is the original starting 5, including Guy Stewart with 4 fouls. There is a timeout on the floor. Lower Merion calls time, and with that, we'll take a timeout as well with 6:43 left to go, third quarter. The score, Chester 42, Lower Merion 29. Back after this on Unforgettable 1590.
Deer Brand Central challenges you.
I beg your pardon?
Sears challenges you to find a better deal than this. A Kenmore 12-amp upright back with exclusive Power Path system for $159.99. You save $60.
That sounds hard to beat.
Try this. Our 12-amp canister vac for $249.99. You save $150. Both at our lowest prices ever.
Now that sounds very hard to beat.
But hurry. These low prices are only good through March 11th.
I love a challenge. See ya.
Prices may vary in Alaska, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico.
Find out why West Coast Video of Brookhaven is Brookhaven's favorite video store. They've got thousands of movies to choose from, and all older titles are 2 for 1 every day. They also have the largest selection of Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo games in the area. Stop in today and check out their huge new release wall for titles like Clear and Present Danger, Karina Karina, and True Lies. Watch for these hits coming soon to West Coast Video of Brookhaven: The Shawshank Redemption, The Lion King, and Forrest Gump. West Coast Video of Brookhaven, 3298 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven.
Back at the DuPont Pavillion, Villanova University. Tyron Watkins at the line for Chester. He's going to have 2 shots. First one, or rather 1 shot, the continuation, I'm sorry. He missed it, though. Rebound Evan Monsky for Lower Merion, who gives it off to Kobe Bryant. Bryant brings it across, gets trapped at the timeline, gives it off to Monsky. Evan Monsky lets a no-look pass inside to Tariq Wilson, and Wilson puts it home. Evan Monsky still doing a nice job with the passing. 42-31. Monsky pushes it across the timeline, gives it up to Eric Evans. Now Ray Carroll, right side. Carroll gets around, dishes inside. Tyron Watkins can't get it to fall. Holman with the rebound, blocked by Bryant. Ball's on the floor, jump ball. It's going to be Lower Merion's ball.
That was great defense there by Kobe Bryant.
I got to tell you something. Evan Monsky is playing with a shiner on his left eye, but still playing very well. A turnover for Lower Merion as Tariq Wilson, the inbound pass, dribbled the ball.
Greg Holman forces 3 to 4 turnovers.
Yes.
Greg Holman forces 3 to 4 turnovers like that a game on inbound passes.
Holman with the pressure. Now Maltby's in the lane, puts a runner, no good. Tyron Watkins puts it home, though. Watkins is playing strong. 44-31. Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. He's been the man to bring it across. They go one-on-one on him as Holman guards him. Now Bryant moves in the lane, knocks over Tyron Watkins, puts up a double clutch layup, no good. Now he gets his rebound back, a reverse layup, can't fall with 2 Chester defenders on him. Carroll has it, outlets to Maltby. Maltby, spin move, layup good! Around Evan Monsky. Oh, Randy Maltby's pretty.
It's showtime, it's showtime.
46-31. Kobe Bryant across the timeline, right side. Gives it up now. Tariq Wilson, top of the key to Monsky, left for 3. No good. Rebound, Randy Maltby. Maltby, outlet, 2. Watkins under the basket, stops, and puts in a reverse layup. Tyron and Lower Merion is going to call another timeout. With that, we're going to take another one as well. 5:03 left to go, third quarter, and Chester has pulled out to a 17-point lead, 48-31 over Lower Merion. Back after this on Unforgettable, 1590.
More than a drugstore.
The Clippers of Chester High School, a basketball tradition of excellence. The very same excellence describes Berman's Pharmacy, another Chester tradition at 21st and Edgemont Avenue. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Berman's Pharmacy is known for discount prescriptions and a full line of medical and surgical supplies. Pharmacist Harvey Berman, Chester High class of 55, invites you to stop into 21st and Edgemont Avenue or the Berman Home Healthcare Center at 3413 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven. 2 generations of the Berman family work hard to serve your family with professional advice on prescriptions, plus medical and rehabilitation equipment and supplies, from walkers and wheelchairs to the very latest in home health care and medical aids. Berman's proves every day they're so much more than a drugstore. Berman's Pharmacy, proud to sponsor the Chester High Clippers. Visit them at 21st and Edgemont Avenue in Chester or at 3413 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven.
More than a drugstore.
That's Berman's Pharmacy, 21st and Edgemont Avenue in Chester.
Back at Villanova University at DuPont Pavillion, Lower Merion getting set to inbound. They inbound to Evan Monsky, and he'll bring it across this time. Across the timeline, guarded by Evans, gets a step on him. Now 4-3, good! Dan Pangrazio from the right side cuts the lead to 14, 48-34. Carroll pushing it between defenders. Dishes to Tyron Watkins for the right-handed jam!
Welcome to the Big East.
50-34, and Tyron Watkins is a man possessed. Now Lower Merion throws it away, stolen by Holman. Eric Evans across the timeline, right side to Holman. To Maltby, right corner, in the lane. Has a shot rejected by Bryant, but gets it back as Maltby lost his balance on that shot. Now Evans slows it up as the Chester fans come alive. Right side, Greg Holman. Inside, Maltby. Dishes to Watkins, who lays it in. Tyron Watkins with 2 more. 52-34. What's the point total on Tyron? 18 points for Watkins.
I smell number 1 seed in the East.
Now Monsky with a layup in the lane. It's good as he split the defenders. 52-36. Back the other way, Chester, Eric Evans. Guarded in the backcourt by Tariq Wilson. Now comes across the line. Stands to half-court circle. Wilson comes up on him. Goes left side to Holman. Holman back to Evans. Evans looking for somewhere to go. Moves on the right now, drives right wing. Shot up, no good, but a foul. It looks like they're going to get Dan Pangrazio. That's who they get. He's going to be at the line for two. Substitution, John Linehan comes in for Greg Holman.
That's Pangrazio's third foul.
Lower Merion with some foul trouble on his guards. Pangrazio with 3. Evan Monsky with 3. And the important one, Guy Stewart has 4. But he's still in there right now.
And with John Linehan in the game, they go from fast to ultra super.
Eric Evans misses his first shot. Still 52-36 with 3:24 left to go third quarter. Second shot for Evans is up, and this one falls. 53-36. Lower Merion inbounds. Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. Lost control of it and lost it out of bounds. It's going to be Chester's ball. A surprising mistake.
And see, with Chester's strategy now, Chester's put their fourth player on Kobe Bryant. Guess who it is? Raymond Carroll.
Carroll's going to inbound. He inbounds to Tyron Watkins. Watkins kicks it out to Carroll. Now top of the key, Eric Evans with it. Evans backs it out. Sets the offense. Now moves left side. Bounce pass Maltby. Dishes to Watkins. Watkins looking inside to Carroll. Threw it away. Ball to the floor. Knocked out of bounds. It's still going to be Chester's ball. Dan Pangrazio was on the floor going for that ball. Just couldn't haul it in for Lower Merion, but some nice hustle. Chester inbounds. Eric Evans has it. Moving around the perimeter. Now kicks it out Linehan. Swing to Maltby. Inside Ray Carroll. Left to the lane. Dishes to Watkins. Puts the layup up, but Bryant came at the last second. Maltby gets it layup, but a foul.
Do you think now that Lower Merion knows Tyron Watkins is on Chester's team?
Evan Monsky commits the foul, and that is his 4th foul. So Tyron Watkins at the line with 2 shots. And how about this? Nobody on the Lower Merion bench moving. First shot, Tyron Watkins, he can't get it to fall. So Coach Greg Downer is just going to go with his best guys as far as he can take them.
Well, it'll be interesting now to see if he, even though he's down by this many points, will he pull the ball out, try to stall, give his guys some rest, and make one final run.
Watkins missed both free throws. The ball went out of bounds. It's going to be Lower Merion's ball.
I guess he's tired. Not used to shooting that much.
Kobe Bryant has it in the backcourt, guarded by Linehan, or rather Ray Carroll has it. I like this matchup. Bryant between the legs a few times. Now trying to get a step on Carroll in the front court. Carroll still with him. Turnaround jumper, no good, but a foul. They're going to get Tyron Watkins. And Kobe Bryant's going to go to the line.
They're like one of them assumption fouls right there.
And Stephen Cruz is going to check in for Tyron Watkins, who gets a huge hand. Tyron Watkins probably with the best effort of his career right now.
I will second you on that one, Steve.
Kobe Bryant at the line. First shot up, good. 53-37 with 2:40 left to go, third quarter.
Well, Tyron Watkins has been working with his uncle, Dodie Watkins, a former Chester legend, graduated in the late 70s.
Second shot rattles. Rebound tapped around and hauled in by Cruz. He gives up the Linehan. Linehan across the timeline left side. Now goes over to Eric Evans. Back to Linehan at the point. Right side, Randy Maltby. Swing to Evans. Right corner. Now inside to Carroll, who gets bumped by Monsky, and that's going to be his 5th. And Monsky is getting on himself. He knows he shouldn't have committed that one as he was playing Raymond Carroll tight. And Evan Monsky is going to have to take a seat. Mark Tannenbaum is going to be the man replacing him as Lower Merion gets some time before they have to put him in. But the comment on Evan Monsky's performance, he is sitting over there right now not only with a bad left hand, but with a shiner on his left eye. This guy is a walking wounded right now, yet is playing like a pro point guard.
Well, I tell you what, Evan Monsky has nothing to be ashamed of. He came here and proved he could play with the best. I think he's one of the best point guards in District 1, and there's a probability we will see Lower Merion again in the state playoffs.
So now Lower Merion comes on the floor. Mark Tannenbaum, the man substituting.
We don't call Monsky John Stockton for nothing.
I hear you. He came up with a couple no-look passes, a couple slashing in the lane, but unfortunately has to take a seat. And on the inbounds pass, Randy Maltby traveled with it, so Lower Merion gets the ball back. 2:21 left to go, third quarter. Chester's lead is 16. Kobe Bryant with it. One-on-one against Ray Carroll. Goes behind the back, loses it, stolen by Maltby. Maltby, left wing, layup, no good, but a foul. It's going to be Tariq Wilson.
Well, a good recovery by Tariq Wilson with the foul.
So Randy Maltby's going to go to the line with 2 shots. It's going to be about 6 turnovers right now, at least that I have unofficially on Kobe Bryant.
I'll tell you what, if Maltby would have dunked that ball, I think you just saw half the DuPont Pavillion leave.
Maltby at the line. First shot up, good. 54-37 with 2:09 left third quarter. Second shot, Randy Maltby is up and good. He hits both. 55-37.
Also heard the Aces right now, they have 5 team fouls. 2 more before Chester goes in the bonus.
Kobe Bryant, one-on-one against Carroll in the backcourt. Bryant now moving. Right side is a foul. Let's see who they get. It looks like they might get Randy Maltby as he went for the steal.
Well, Greg down the strategy right now. Let Kobe handle the ball, draw some fouls. Try to get some of these Chester starters out of the game.
Lower Merion inbound. Bryant inbounds on the right side with a $1:57 left third quarter. Bryant looking, 5-second violation.
Oh, no.
No, a foul. A foul. As John Linehan committed a foul on Tariq Wilson. Kobe Bryant held that ball for a long time. I thought maybe they got him, but they're going to get another chance to inbound. Lower Merion inbound. Ball tapped by Linehan in the backcourt, but picked up by Lower Merion. Tariq Wilson, and a foul called in the backcourt. Going to get it on Maltby.
I don't know, like another one of those assumption fouls again. Maltby's third.
And now Garrett McCormick checks in for the Chester lineup. He's going to replace Eric Evans. So Chester going with a big lineup, both Stephen Cruz and Garrett McCormick in there. Lower Merion inbound. To get it in the backcourt, Tariq Wilson has it. Now Mark Tannenbaum in the front court, Kobe Bryant. Guarded by Carroll right in front of us. Bryant, spin move, double clutch, pump, no good. Rebound to Garrett McCormick. And now Ray Carroll has it. Carroll crosses the timeline with a big smile on his face. Picked up by Kobe Bryant. I think they're jawing a little bit, Coach.
Yeah.
Right side, Maltby, 4-3, no good. Rebound to Lower Merion. Pangrazio has it. And now Bryant, guarded by Carroll. Carroll went for a little pump fake there and got Bryant thinking. He goes right side, Lower Merion has it. Layup for Dan Pangrazio, no good. Rebound, Guy Stewart, picked from behind by Linehan. Who gets it to Carroll? Right wing, 2, and it's down.
Oh, he's been waiting for that one. And he's been drawing with Kobe Bryant. The two know each other from
Chester
All-Star
has
camp.
the lead by 20. Kobe Bryant crosses the timeline, left side, guarded by Carroll. A big-time one-on-one matchup going here. Bryant now drives left wing. They're going to get a foul on the floor for Ray Carroll, and Carroll can't believe it. I'm going to say something at the risk of sounding biased. It looked to me like Kobe Bryant came in with the elbow there, but Carroll was moving his feet with them. They're going to get a blocking foul.
Well, that's quite. Kobe's a Division I ball player. He knew how to do the contact.
49
by Bryant.
49 seconds left. Lower Merion inbounds. Guy Stewart has the top of the key. Alley-oop to Kobe Bryant with a two-handed jam.
Pretty.
57-39. Chester has it in the front court, and they're going to look to slow it up. Ray Kell has it on the left side. Gives it back to Linehan. Now Brahim Farr has it right side. Back to Linehan. And now the Lower Merion fans looking for one last gasp, perhaps. John Linehan putting on a dribbling show. Mark Tannenbaum guarding him. Linehan gets around him. Now goes in the lane. Left of the lane to McCormick. Counted in a foul.
John Linehan was the reason Gary McCormick scored that basket. Gary McCormick might have scored a basket, but I give all the credit to John Linehan.
With 7 seconds left in the third quarter, the foul is on Guy Stewart, and that is his 5th. Lower Merion has just had 2 players foul out. We're not even out of the third quarter. So now Guy Stewart comes to the bench, gets a nice hand, and Greg Downer has another decision.
Well, some good sportsmanship there by John Linehan. Come over to shake Guy Stewart's hand and give him a little hug.
It looks like the man coming in is going to be Jesse Fetterman. He'll be the man coming in for Lower Merion. Garrett McCormick with 1 shot on the continuation, trying to complete a 3-point play.
Fetterman, a 6'4" senior.
He can't get it to fall, though. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Bryant. Bryant pushing it across the line, left side, behind the back. Now throws up a prayer, gets it off the rim, and the clock expires. That is the end of the third quarter. We're moving to the fourth quarter, and Chester has pulled out to a 20-point lead, 59-39 over Lower Merion. Back with fourth quarter action after this on Unforgettable 1590.
Looking for a high-quality, low-cost way to take charge of your future? Then few things can compete with the opportunities offered by your local community college. At Delaware County Community College, nearly 60 associate degree and certificate programs are designed to help you make your mark on the future. Whether your goal is transfer to a 4-year university or preparation for a career, there's a program for you. From liberal arts, graphic design, and business to paralegal studies, the sciences, and technologies. And Delaware County Community College has 8 convenient locations so you can get started at a center close to home, like the Chester Center on 8th Street in the city of Chester. But no matter where you attend class, you'll find the community college trademarks, friendly personal atmosphere, and award-winning faculty who puts your success first, and tuition that's the best value in the Delaware Valley. The schedule of classes for summer and fall is now available. Call 359-5050 to discover how Delaware County Community College can be a partner in creating a dynamic future for you. That's Delaware County Community College. Call 359-5050.
Back at the DuPont Pavillion, Villanova University, you're listening to PIAA Quad A District One Championship action on WPWA Chester, Unforgettable 1590. Steve Scalish here with the coach James Howard. Fourth quarter action. Chester inbounds. John Linehan has it in the backcourt. Linehan comes across now, has the timeline uncontested. Guarded by Tannenbaum. Goes to Evans, tries to go inside to Cruz. Picked by Bryant, but picked back by Evans. Reverse layup by Eric Evans as Kobe Bryant came. Made him switch a shot, and Eric Evans answered. Switched hands in midair.
Something bad happened to that play. John Linehan twisted his ankle.
61-39. Linehan still going with it, though. In the front court, Tariq Wilson guarded by Linehan tightly. Now they go inside. Kobe Bryant in between defenders. Puts up a shot. Can't get it to fall, but a foul. Linehan appears to be okay. A slight limp as he's checking on his left ankle. The foul's on Garrett McCormick. And Kobe Bryant will be at the line for 2 shots. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Bryant, first shot up, no good, front of the rim. 61-39. Chester leads by 22. Substitution, Randy Maltsby checks in for John Linehan, as they don't want to take any chances right now, it seems.
Yeah, they're going to need John Linehan for next Saturday.
Bryant's second shot is up, and this one falls. 61-40. Eric Evans across the timeline now in the front court. Evans moving around the perimeter. Goes right side, far inside. Garrett McCormick. Layup, no good. Rebound to Lower Merion. But stolen by Eric Evans on the pass. Bounce pass, Maltby inside. Layup no good, but a foul. I'm going to say something. On that layup by Eric Evans, Kobe Bryant came, and I could have sworn I heard some skin slap there. I may have heard some contact here, but no call. But nevertheless, on the ensuing play, Randy Maltby gets the contact and goes to the line.
Maybe it's too loud down the other end, why the refs couldn't hear it. But I heard it.
Maltby first shot, up no good. 61-40, 7:03 left to go in regulation. Chester's up 21 on Lower Merion. Second shot, Maltby missed them both. Rebound, falls into Lower Merion's hands. Tariq Wilson has it. Kobe Bryant in the backcourt now. Will be picked up by Evans at the timeline. Kobe Bryant with it. Trying to get a step on Evans, right of the lane. Has the ball knocked out. And they're going to get a foul. Foul is going to be called on Garrett McCormick. And Bryant's smiling at Garrett. Substitution, Raymond Carroll comes in for Garrett McCormick.
Like a clean strip there from Eric Evans.
Well, I hate to sound like a broken record, but I'm trying to wonder where the contact is. Kobe Bryant is at the line. First shot is up, no good, back of the rim. To be fair, let's just say that's why we're at the scorer's table on press row, and the men in the stripes are out there doing the work. They, of course, have a tough job to do, and we respect them. Second shot, Kobe Bryant, he gets this one to fall, 61-41. Now Eric Evans in the backcourt for Chester comes across the line. Goes left side to Ray Carroll now back in the game. Carroll back to Eric Evans. Back to Carroll. Left side, thinks about a three. Now gets around Kobe Bryant, tries a pass in the lane. Picked by Lower Merion, 3-on-1. An alley-oop as Tariq Wilson tried to hook up with Kobe Bryant on the alley-oop. And Bryant went over Eric Evans, and they're going to call a foul on Eric Evans. They're going to rule that he undercut him. Wow. Eric Evans was standing there with his back to Kobe Bryant, and Bryant fell over him.
I guess you want to protect the players out here, but that looks like a no call to me.
They're going to rule that the shot's on the floor, that the foul was on the floor.
Well, both teams are in the bonus, Steve.
Going to be a 1-and-1. As there was never really a shot attempt. They're trying to hook up on a pass, so Bryant will be at the line 1-and-1. Kobe Bryant gets the ball first end, front end of the 1-and-1. Is up and good. 61-42, 6:23 left to go in regulation.
Kobe Bryant just smiled as him and Raymond Carroll are still jawing.
He's been smiling a lot this game. Second shot's up and good. 61-43. Raymond Carroll throws it off a Lower Merion defender's foot. And it'll be Chester's ball inbounding on the right side. They inbound into Eric Evans. Evans comes across the timeline, guarded tightly by Wilson. Eric Evans, right side, Randy Maltby has it, swing to Carroll. Right side, takes out Bryant, gets around him, tries a shot in the lane, can't get it to fall. Rebound tapped out to Lower Merion. Tariq Wilson has it. Wilson, outlets. Kobe Bryant has the ball, tipped away, and stolen by Maltby. Gives it off to Cruz. Cruz in the lane, layup, can't get it to fall. Maltby with the tip back, no. Carroll with the tip back, no. And Lower Merion comes up with the rebound. Tariq Wilson gives it off. Dan Pangrazio in the front court. Throws it off to Eric Evans. Ball's to the floor, controlled by Pangrazio. Pangrazio now turns around, spots up 4-3, no good. Gets his own rebound. Right in the lane, tries to go in the lane. Ball's picked by Farr. Up ahead for Randy Maltby. Just a little bit too far as he threw it off his fingertip.
He's a little too sloppy here now.
Lower Merion control. Substitution for Chester. Greg Holman checks in for Brahim Farr. And it'll be Garrett McCormick checking in for Stephen Cruz. We haven't seen Tyran Watkins for a while. as he was the strong player. He's getting a nice extended rest. Kobe Bryant has it in the front court. Picked by Eric Evans at the half-court line. Layup, good.
Well, Evans told me sticking Kobe Bryant is like sticking Tom Howard. Eric Evans does well against bigger players.
That's his 7th turnover. In the front court now, Tariq Wilson has the ball taken away by Holman. Knocked out of bounds. Lower Merion's ball. You almost get the feeling, Coach, see if you agree with me on this. Yes, Kobe Bryant may be having his way a little bit, but you get the feeling the Chester defenders are having their way with Kobe Bryant at times.
Yes, they are.
Well, now Kobe Bryant one-on-one against Eric Evans. Bryant getting a strong pick, and Eric Evans gets knocked to the ground. He's shaken up again. Pangrazio in the lane. Jumper is good.
Well, I don't want to talk a broken record either, but it seems like they're letting Lower Merion a little bit more physical than they are at Chester.
63-45. Eric Evans is okay. He gets it off to Holman. In the front court, Ray Carroll, 4-3, no good. Maltby with the tip back, though. 65-45, 4:25 left. Lower Merion in the front court now. Jesse Fetterman. Skip pass over to Pangrazio. Driving, baseline. Can't get it to fall. Off the side of the backboard. Rebound to Carroll. Long bounce pass, Maltby. Right-handed jam.
I think that's the exclamation point. They can warm the buzzers up.
I thought you were going to say that.
Well, some of them can take steps as Lower Merion's only down the street.
67-45, and people are starting to head for the exit. Kobe Bryant, 4-3 with Ray Carroll in his face, no good. Rebound tapped out, controlled by Carroll. Long outlet to Holman, all alone underneath. Counted and a foul! As the defense came late, they're going to get Mark Tannenbaum with the foul. And it's starting to become academic.
I think Mr. Ruoff can unwrap those gold medals right now. Think about the box.
And there's a timeout on the floor, as it looks like Chester is going to call a timeout. Well, we're going to take a timeout as well with 3:46 left to go in regulation. Chester has pulled out to a 69-45 lead over Lower Merion. Back with fourth quarter action after this on Unforgettable 1590.
Hi, I'm Shelley Farber of the Media Law Offices of Farber & Farber. When you need a law firm to fight for you, we'll be there. With us, you're not alone. We'll be in your corner. Why am I telling you this? Because we've been helping folks just like you for over 20 years in workers' comp, Social Security disability, injury cases, divorce. For a free phone consultation, call 565-3500. That's 565-3500, and let Farber & Farber work for you.
Need short-term transportation? Call No Hertz, 566-1917. No Hertz rents late-model American cars, trucks, and vans from General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler at deeply discounted rates. No Hertz is in the Hotel Regency on Baltimore Pike and Media, directly across from Granite Run Mall. No Hertz rents cars from as low as $16.95 per day. You'll drive for less with a car, truck, or van from No Hertz, the painless way to drive. Call 566-1917, area code 610-566-1917 for No Hertz.
Back at DuPont Pavillion in Villanova, and Greg Holman is at the line. Missed a shot. He had one shot, and Kobe Bryant came up with the rebound for Lower Merion. 69-45, Chester lead. Kobe Bryant in the front court now, picked up by Tahir Lowry in the game. Goes left side, Pangrazio with a shot, no good. Rebound Lower Merion, Tannenbaum puts it back. Can't get it to fall. Pangrazio with the tip back though. 69-47. John Linehan with it in the front court now. Linehan behind the back, now goes to Lowry. Back to Linehan. Linehan looking, Lowry has it. Left side, Maltby. Inside, Holman. Lost control of the ball on the ground. They're going to get a travel. Lower Merion gets the ball off the turnover. 69-47 with 3:08 left in regulation. Kobe Bryant has the ball. Guarded by Lowry. Bryant trying to get around Lowry. Moving in the lane. Tried for a slam. They're going to get a foul on the floor.
Kobe Bryant going to get his fifth defender tonight.
And they're going to get Holman. So Bryant is at the line. He's going to have a 1-and-1. John Linehan said something to him with a smile this time.
That was Holman's fourth foul.
Talking to him as he's shooting. And Kobe Bryant missed. Linehan has it for Chester. Maltsby, left wing, layup blocked by Bryant. Lower Merion back the other way. Linehan went for the steal on the outlet pass. Ball's on the floor, and John Linehan controls.
The lowest man on the floor, the general.
I don't know what to say. Maltsby left side with it. Gives it back to Linehan. Linehan in the lane. No looks at the Maltsby. Oh, what a reverse layup. He brought the ball down between his legs in midair and put it home.
Randy, Michael Jordan, Maltsby.
I have confirmation that the bus is being warmed up. As Chester steals the ball in the backcourt, Maltsby gives it up to Holman. Layup, good. 73-47.
Well, I thought to ask you, Steve, do you know which way to go to Hershey?
It's somewhere west. 2 minutes left. Ball's picked by Linehan as Bryant turned it over. Maltsby, layup, good. 75-47. They're going to try to hook up on an alley-oop for Bryant. They couldn't get it, but now Bryant gets it and throws it down with the right hand just to prove a point. 75-49, and Chester committed a violation on the inbounds pass. Is going to give it back to Lower Merion as Kobe Bryant is getting a rest now.
I think Greg Down is conceded, Steve.
They bring in Mark Weinberg, and Kobe Bryant is going to sit on the bench and get a nice hand. Well, what can you say? That man is an incredible player who is going places.
Well, I'm very impressed with Mr. Kobe Bryant.
Mark Weinberg has it for Lower Merion, gives it off to Dan Pangrazio. Right wing gets fouled on the shot by Tahir Lowry. It's going to go to the line. As Kobe Bryant, you should see the look on his face.
Oh, we can't hold up teams under 49. They all break our average.
As the way this game has progressed, we have seen this kid, the junior, 6'6", a guy who can play all positions, just do it all, just fought his heart out. It may sound flowery, but just words can't explain what we've seen from this kid.
Well, that's why they created a new position for him, 15. So he plays all the positions.
1 through 5. Well, back to action as Pangrazio is at the line. First shot is missed. 75-49 as Chester is starting to bring in Herman Harris is in there, Kevin Wilson, and Rami Davis, Jamel Lowry, and Kenny Tate. Second shot for Pangrazio falls, and he is going to take a seat as Omar Mateo checks in, and Pangrazio gets a nice hand. Now to line up for Lower Merion is Chris Lawson also in there. Mark Tannenbaum, we'll get that in a second as Herman Harris goes left side. Rami Davis with it on the baseline. Layup, just throws it straight in the air. Lowry recovers. Ball's on the floor in the hands of Lower Merion. Omar Mateo has it, gives it up to Mark Tannenbaum. The fifth man out there is Mark Weinberg. 4-2 on the left side. Shot's no good, Mateo. Rebound to Chester. Up ahead, Rami Davis puts it home. 77-50 with a minute left in regulation.
Those don't know Rami Davis, the cousin of Raymond Carroll.
David Lashman in the game brings it across the line. Lashman inside to Omar Mateo. Gives it out Lashman, foul line jumper, no good. Rebound Kenny Tate. Tate gives it off in the lane. Kevin Wilson, they're going to get a traveling violation. 39 seconds left, 77-50 as this once packed DuPont Pavillion is starting to empty. But they've seen a great game. If not a great game, they've seen some great performances.
Yes, they have.
30 seconds left. Chester with a steal. Rami Davis dishes to Kevin Wilson, but he can't get the layup to fall. Ball's on the floor now. Lower Merion controls with 20 seconds left. Mark Weinberg, left wing, puts up a little jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebounds on the floor, and Herman Harris controls. 10 seconds left. Lower Merion gets it back as the crowd starts to realize 3 seconds. Weinberg layup can't get it to fall, and the Chester Clippers are the District 1 champions for 1995. The final score, 77-50. Chester has defeated Lower Merion in a game that's had just about everything.
We had fantastic dunks, spin move, great defense, good coaching, and good announcing.
Well, not to toot our own horns, we'll be back right after this with some final thoughts. Once again, your final score, Chester 77, Lower Merion 50. Back after this on Unforgettable, 1590.
Another great place to use Visa. Just north of Houston, about a mile straight up, there's a place where you're the pilot. The T-34s hit over 200 miles an hour, and you don't need an ounce of flight experience, just a pound of guts. It's Texas Air Aces, where the ultimate adventure puts you in the cockpit. So when you come, bring your high-flying fantasies and your Visa card, because Texas Air Aces is just one of the 7 million places that will take Visa, but won't take any card from American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Hi, this is Bob Vila. America's most trusted name in paint is now one of America's most resilient carpets. Introducing new Easy Living Carpet Collection, Sears' newest line of carpet. Easy Living is one of the most stain-resistant, fade-proof carpets you can buy. It comes in the most contemporary styles and colors, and it's available exclusively at Sears. And through March 11th, save $3.50 to $10 a square yard on all Berbers, patterns, textures, and sisals. New Easy Living Carpet, on sale at Sears, bringing America's best to your home.
Find out why West Coast Video of Brookhaven is Brookhaven's favorite video store. They've got thousands of movies to choose from, and all older titles are 2 for 1 every day. They also have the largest selection of Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo games in the area. Stop in today and check out their huge new release wall for titles like Clear and Present Danger, Karina, and True Lies. Watch for these hits coming soon to West Coast Video of Brookhaven: The Shawshank Redemption, The Lion King, and Forrest Gump. West Coast Video of Brookhaven, 3298 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven.
We are back at the DuPont Pavillion, Villanova University. The final score, Chester 77, Lower Merion 50, and the Chester Clippers have been crowned the PIAA Quad A District One champions for 1995. The first time they have won that honor in 7 years. Some of the leading scorers, first of all, for Lower Merion, you guessed this one right, Kobe Bryant, the leading scorer with 23 points. He leads all scorers in this one. Dan Pangrazio had 11, Tariq Wilson with 9, Guy Stewart with 5, and Evan Monsky put in 2 points. But the big story for Lower Merion, as they're getting their second place medals, as the medals being placed right now around Kobe Bryant's head. The story for them, 2 players fouled out by the end of the third quarter, and Lower Merion just could not recover, did not have enough depth. For the victorious Chester Clippers, how about this one? The leading scorer, Tyran Watkins, 18 points, who really came up strong. You haven't heard that name much as the leading scorer, but Tyran Watkins, battling inside against Kobe Bryant much of the time, came up with, I think Coach would agree, the effort of his career.
Yes, he did. I never seen him play that good.
Followed there, Randy Maltby came up with 15 points. Ray Carroll with 13. Eric Evans with 13 as well. Greg Holman with 6 points. Brahim Farr and Stephen Cruz with 4. And Rodney Davis comes up with 2 points in this one. Final score, Chester 77, Lower Merion 50. And now Chester being awarded the first place medals as we speak for the being crowned the District 1 champions, an honor that they have not had for 7 years. How does it feel, Coach?
Oh, it feels great. They said they haven't won it since 1988. They've been here twice. They've lost to Upper Merion and Glen Mills. And I said, maybe Chester has a chance to sweep it all, something they have not done since 1983 when they won the Del Val District 1 and state championship.
What can we say about the play all around in this game of Chester? Especially, you talk about the guard play. They got it from all sides. They got Randy Maltby, Eric Evans scoring. But the inside play with Tyran Watkins with 18 points, we can't say enough about the job that he did. Especially, he got 10 points in that third quarter, and that is about the time when Chester really started to pull away, led by Tyran Watkins. What more can you say?
Well, people have been going around town saying Chester needs to get the ball to Tyran Watkins, Garrett McCormick, Stephen Cruz. Inside play is important, especially in the playoffs, so they call the games much tighter. And I talked to Tyran Watkins' uncle Dodie. He said he was going to work with him a couple of moves. Let me tell you something. Tyrone Watkins played the game of his life. He should be proud of himself, coaching the city of Chester and Chester High. And I'm just speechless on Tyrone Watkins.
Well, let's close this one out, but before we do, we'd like to say thank you to a few people. As Chester is being crowned District 1 champions in front of us, this has been quite a long season. We've been through about 19 games right now, and I just want to give you this. So far, Chester's record on games broadcast on the radio, 18-1. How you like that? Today, we'd like to thank Ryan Fannin from Villanova University and Dean here at the press row for helping us to set up this particular broadcast. I'd like to congratulate Coach Alonzo Lewis and the Chester Clippers team for giving us a lot of fantastic moments, especially in this one. Congratulations to the coaching staff, Alonzo Lewis, a man who's put together some kind of team right now. He's got a team that he considers, I know he considers this team something very special, and I'd like to personally thank Alonzo Lewis for talking to me every game and just taking the time to sit down and give us a little bit of insight here and there. Gained a lot of respect for him as a coach, and now I've gained some respect for him as a human being as well. The assistant coaching staff for Chester, Fred Pickett, a guy who's been very friendly to us all years, helped us to get a few interviews here and there. It's just been a lot of fun to talk to and a lot of fun to be around. Also, Terry Thomas, Cadetti Harris, Keith Taylor, the rest of the Chester Clippers squad. I'd like to thank Athletic Director Randy Leggett for helping us out to absolutely no end this year. Whenever we've needed something, Randy Leggett has been there, and we know he's had a lot to be proud of this year. We'd also like to thank just about everyone who has helped us throughout the year at the High. When we've come into Chester High to set up some of these games, we've encountered nothing but smiling faces from the people at the refreshment stand, at the front door, the kids who helped set us up. Part of the reason that this year has been a lot of fun is because of the people of Chester who have welcomed us in to Chester High and has made us feel like that we're at home. And I thank them, and we at Unforgettable 1590 thank them as well. Also like to thank some of the people that have helped us out with the broadcast across this year. Eric Whitaker, who came on in the beginning, helped us out with a few broadcasts. 18-year-old out of Chester High, the senior right now, interested in communications. Got to taste a little bit firsthand of it through us. We wish him the best of luck and thank him for his help. Also like to thank Dave Berman, somewhere out there in Harrisonburg, Virginia. We know he's not going to be able to listen to us on this one, but we know that he's somewhere out there very excited right now with the Chester Clippers win. Dave Berman's helped me out by giving me some stats throughout the year and giving me some articles about the history of the Chester Clippers that's helped made me just a little bit smarter on the tradition of this team. Thanks to Dave Berman out there of WKCY Radio in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Also like to thank a couple of the other guys who have sat by my side this year. B.B. Calder somewhere out there who didn't join us in this broadcast, but we knew he was here. The PA announcer at Chester High School. What more can you say about that guy that hasn't been said in print, that hasn't been said on the Inquirer Sports Show, and that hasn't been said by us? It has been a blast to see B.B. Calder around here. And also I'd like to thank the man at my side right now, the coach, the man I like to call the coach, Mr. James Howard, who is the assistant coach of the football team at Chester High, also the freshman coach for the football team. And we have been informed the first year that he has done JV announcing at the Chester High games, and subsequently the first year that he has done radio broadcasts here at WPWA. I'd like to thank you personally, Coach. You came on when we needed some help. You've been a great help. I consider you very knowledgeable, a lot of fun to be around. I consider you a good friend now. Thanks a lot, Coach. I appreciate all your help.
Well, Steve, I'd like to thank you and WPWA for giving me the opportunity to get on the air. It's been my pleasure. WPWA has been a great thing to the community. Everyone listens to the games. I've gotten great feedback on you, the radio station, and just enjoying good high school basketball. And I hope maybe we can get to do another game sometime in the future. And so I appreciate the opportunity.
I hope so too. Thank you, Coach. And we have felt that feedback. We've heard some good things about our broadcasts all year. We'd like to thank you for supporting it, because you're the reason we do it. Also like to thank the principal of Chester High School, Dr. Graynell Edwards, for allowing us to come in, and he's been a very helpful guy as well. Well, now that I think we've just about touched on everyone, what else is more is there to say? Chester can now go home, take about a week off, and enjoy this victory, the first time in 7 years that Chester can say that they are the District 1 champions. Enjoy it. You got about a week to enjoy it right now because it's time. The road to Hershey begins on March 11th. Best of luck to the Chester Clippers. We hope to see you again in the near future. And with that, let's just say the final score on this one, Chester 77, Lower Merion 50. These are two teams I think we're going to be hearing a lot from in this state tournament, including Lower Merion, who put on a fine show, just didn't have enough in the end. For the coach, James Howard, for Wayne Wells, I should say, who was helping us out scoring, Andrew Shearer and Jim Havens back in the studio for hitting all the right buttons. This is Steve Scalish. Thanks for listening. Once again, the final score, Chester 77, Lower Merion 50. Chester, the District 1 PIAA Class Quad A champions. And this broadcast has been brought to you by Berman's Pharmacy in Chester. Berman's Pharmacy, more than a drugstore. By the Delaware County Community College's Chester Center on Avenue of the States in Chester. That's the Delaware County Community College. By Collars and Cuffs, the authority in Chester menswear for over 40 years. That's Collars and Cuffs. And by West Coast Video of Brookhaven and Aston. Final score, Chester 77, Lower Merion 50. It's been a great ride on this one. Thanks for listening to Unforgettable 1590.
Unforgettable.
WPWA Chester now concludes its broadcast.